Hi guys, behind me is the most expensive RS model you can get from Audi. It is the Audi RS Q8 and it is fantastically expensive. It costs 75,000 dinars here in the Middle East. But if you're in the US, it will only cost you around $160,000 with this spec. But that is nothing compared to how much people are gonna pay in Europe, because it costs almost $240,000 over there. So is it worth it? Let's find out. Right off the bat, in the front, you have this really aggressive grille, and this car comes with the optional carbon fiber package, front and back. We'll get to the back later. You have your RS Q8 logo and the Audi logo. This can also be blacked out, but Audi Bahrain decided to have it stand out a little bit more because this whole thing is murdered out. We'll get some pictures outside in a little bit. When you open the car, it does a little light dance for you. How cool is that? Massive 23-inch wheels fitted with optional carbon ceramic brakes. These are the red ones, so they cost around $9,000. If you get the blue ones, you pay $500 less. Yeah, that red paint is quite expensive. Pull down those huge disc brakes. You have these inlets here that will go back and also cool some radiators behind there. And you can see a little bit more of that carbon fiber. This body kit is amazing. And if you're looking for the fog lamps, they're up here under the main matrix headlights. Wow, look at that. I love the interior lighting on this. Just quickly, I'll show you what you can do with it. What color should we go for? Let's go for a orange. So there you got that part. And then if you go to the contours, you can set, there's 30 colors here. There's a lot to go with. Say red. And that changes as well. Look at that. The Quattro is lit up there, and the sides. And you could just have so many combinations of what you'd like the interior to look like. 3 screens. This is the main screen. We're in RS mode right now, but you can go to the normal screen, and then you have the normal sport gauges. You can extend your view to see more information, like boost your temperatures and all that. And then if you slide to your Bluetooth all the way to the end here, look at that. That is the map of where we are right now, and you can close it up if you want to see the gauges more, or you can open it up like that to see more of where you're going. And obviously, if you want a different view here, and let's say you want to go into your sport displays in your G meters and all of that fancy stuff, you can have that there and then put on your navigation here. This is your climate control display. You have some shortcuts here. You can also create your own shortcuts down here and drag things over quite easily. What annoys me is that in the Q3 RS that I tested just a while ago, you could put your phone down here and you had wireless charging. In this car, you need to go and open up this. And here is where you put your phone. So if you need to use it quick, you won't be able to do that. Although the car does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you'll be able to use most of your functions on the screen. The carbon fiber with the gloss black and these aluminum touches here. And look at this. This is the AC vent, and I like how it goes all the way to the end seamlessly. It looks like one piece. Over here, you probably noticed this little thing. That's a tweeter from the Bang & Olufsen sound system. And whenever you turn on the car, they go up and down. So now I'm turning off the sound system, and you can see it goes down. So this is what it would be like if you turn the car off. And when you turn on the MMI system, they pop back up beautifully like that. It sounds really good as well. Check that out. When you open the door, it has the Audi Sport logo, and these sills here also say what you're stepping in. And also the passengers in the back get the same treatment. That is something you don't really see that often, that the back doors as well have the Audi Sport logo, and They couldn't put the RS Q8 here, so they put something a little small. Fine details, very nice. At the back, you also have a lot of space, actually. Good headroom. And you also have your little touchscreen back here, 4-way climate control. You also get the whole treatment with the LED lights in the back, the whole ambient lighting, carbon fiber, as well as you can hide from the peasants using the peasant blocker. Check out the lights at the back. This whole strip that extends across the whole width of the car looks very futuristic with the same kind of matrix lights. They just look so cool at night, and it's a little bit darker now. And check this out. You see how this part opens up automatically so you can just take whatever you need? Right now I do have quite a bit of equipment to record this car, but here you also have these LED lights to help you out. In the back you can also control the air suspension so you can lower the car so it's easier to take things in and out. Let's take some shots of this thing outside. Absolutely beautiful, look at that. Is it worth it? You guys let me know in the comment sections down below. While we're here at the car wash, if you press this button down here, you have a 360 view. Now this shows the front. Let's go to the 3D view. This is pretty cool. So now you can see what's around the car, and they're gonna clean it. Let's see what it looks like. So you can see the guy is going around. We should be able to see him. There he is. And there he is walking around the car, cleaning it, and we can keep an eye on him. There you go, he goes around. It's gonna come back here. Yep, and now the cameras are getting a little bit dirty. I do really like this function that you can swivel around, and now you can see the back camera is getting foamed up. So you gotta keep these guys clean for this function to work. And now we're just covered in foam. I promise we'll have a look at the back. Fiber package extends here with the logo in chrome. And then down here, you also got some more carbon fiber next to the fake diffuser. Yep, that's fake. As well as the fake bumper. This honeycomb trim is not real. You can't put your fingers through it like you can in the front. This is what it looks like clean and in the sun. And as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful car. Especially in this spec, murdered out, black on black on black with the chrome logos. I think I would black them out, but let me know what you guys would do. But it is a beautiful car, that's for sure. It's a 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 developing 600 horsepower, and it's the same engine you get in a Lamborghini Urus, although it's detuned, or that one is tuned for more power. It has a 48-volt system that will save you a little bit on fuel, but nobody cares about that when you're paying this much for a car. And what a car. Soft closing doors. However, this is now the time to check the 0 to 100 km/h launch. I do not have my specialist timing gear because my brother from another mother, Matt Watson, is not here today. However, Audi has kindly supplied their own measurement system, so I'm gonna reset that and see what it can do. Foot on the brake, RS2 mode, maximum acceleration. 3.8 seconds. Now we are going a little bit uphill, so I think Audi is dead on with that. Oh my God, what? The whole thing picks up and just flies. And now, going back to that ESC, the electronic stability control system, because this car has an Audi Quattro system in it, and it's not like the RS Q3 because it is rear biased and can send 75% of the power to the front, but most crucially 85% to the back. You can do some skids on some tight corners. But we're not doing that today because I do not want to see the bill if I crash this thing. To help with cornering, the car has rear wheel steering fitted as standard. So at lower speeds, the rear wheels will turn in the opposite direction. And at higher speeds, they're going the same direction as the front ones, giving you more stability. And you can really feel it because this car is a big car, but it doesn't feel like that when you're driving fast or slow. You can probably hear the cat eyes, and the interior is so well insulated that you can't hear them that much as you would in other cars. And the suspension is so good. I don't know how Audi keeps doing this, that you have such big wheels, 23-inch wheels, but the ride isn't bumpy at all. Now I'm in RS mode, go into the normal comfort mode, and it feels like a limousine. The Audi RS Q8 is full of surprises. One, this turning circle on 23-inch wheels is fantastic. Two, it is very exciting to drive. Now I drove the RS6 and RS7 and I thought those would be the most exciting cars from Audi, apart from maybe the R8, but we're speaking about the RS range. But what this car does is that because it's got a high center of gravity, when you punch it, the whole thing lifts up. And that is so exciting to do every single time. It never gets old. That just whoosh, that just pushes you back. The force, the torque, all of that. It's incredible on a daily kind of drive, because right now I'm in the automatic mode, so it's a little bit softer, a little bit easier to cope with and deal with, you know. And then you put your foot down, it takes a while, but once it kicks in, I mean, everyone is all the way back there. Transmission in the normal mode might take a while to downshift. When you're in RS mode, you're usually in the gear that you want to be. But the engine produces so much torque that before that downshift happens, it starts to move quickly. You got so much torque in any gear. And there's something about how the Germans put their cars together that just make them that little much better over their competition. The only thing I don't like about this car is that it's got plastic paddle shifters. There is an option to get aluminum ones, but should there really be in a car this expensive? I'll let you decide. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the RS Q8, because this thing is just not another. I'm addicted. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to I can't talk. Subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future ones. And if you buy one of these, I'm so jealous. Have a great day and take care.